on a long journey.
Presbyterians in a high school and I'm
trying to find money and fame. Sister, don't cry. Brother, don't cry. I know it's hard to live this way. Don't you worry, 'cause I'm not sorry. I'll be back one of these days.
Hey, Presbyterian Senior High School. In media. Opening every year. A day Amma. Presbyterian Senior High School.
Oh, Mama, don't cry. Papa, don't cry. Breaks my heart to say goodbye. I miss my best friend. I miss my baby. Gonna miss everybody at home. Pray to God, keep us together. 'Cause I know blood is thicker than water. Oh, I won't be long now. It's just a matter of time. I'll come running home. You see, 'cause I'm a man now, not a child anymore. I gotta live a life on my own. So I promise I'll rise to you when I am.
Our Presbyterian Senior High School, what a crowd. It's a Hase Energy, you know, and Fossil.
Mama, don't cry. Papa, don't cry. 'Cause I'm leaving you today. Oh, I'm going on a long journey. Try to find money and fame. Try to find money and fame. I know I'll try to find money and fame. Oh, Mama, I'm trying to find money and fame. 'Cause I'm trying to find
Dr. Ernest of Rivers Point, or the Presbyterian Senior High School. I have a Presbyterian Senior High School. They have said, and now opinion is see a dime. Our day, Emma, a Presbyterian Senior High School. We are from more than 600 bed facility. 600 and now that's a 600 bed. And Pama 600 and dying and opening a year. What they are my daughter Ernest Ofori Sarpong. A idea so you
I tried to read,
but I caught your dream
in your eyes.
Your lovely eyes.
Still stare at me
And say goodbye.
but it's not over. It's not over. It'll be over.
Take my words,
But it's not over.
I say
It's not over. We'll stay together.
now and forever.
Take
I wait for you. That you love me. Tomorrow is so far there you'll find that it's not over. It's not over. Take my it's not over. I say it's not over. Come back. We'll stay together. Take my hand.
I think that you need to welcome you to a special occasion. I recognize Honorable Minister for Education, Honorable Harry Yusuf, and Mr. Vanessa. The moderator of the General Assembly, the President Church of Ghana, Right Reverend Dr. I welcome the former speaker of that year 62, Dr. Quick. You are welcome. So do I welcome on that year 78, Reverend Dr. Maui. Our current Vice President of that year Patricia, you are welcome. And Dr. Ernest, Ofori, you are welcome. I will take a long time if I should mention this. So pardon me if I don't mention it, but you are all distinguished guests today. And I give the honor to our board chairman and the global president of that year's fraternity for that year 55. For that year ended. Dr. Ernest. Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong. Thank you very much. It is because of you we are here. We are grateful. Welcome all who are here. I recognize the former minister who are great, Honorable Brian Champon. I recognize former minister for health, Honorable Ofori. So do I recognize the Deputy Director General of Ghana Education Service, Professor Smile, and my co-regional director, Adia. You are all welcome. I extend the welcome to all who are here, all other years, family members, our staff, students, and associates of PRESEC. I am extremely excited this morning to welcome you all to PRESEC Legon, Ghana's best performing high school in the sub-region. Honorable Minister, we remain the best school in Ghana and the sub-region as far as high school is concerned, and particularly for science education. PRESEC, established in 1938 by the Presbyterian Church, is 88 years now this year. The school started with 16 students, but as we speak, we have over 6,000 students in PRESEC. And may I say that a few years ago, before the free SHS, PRESEC had less than 3,000 students. So over the past few years, enrollment has doubled and even beyond. We have 6,078 students currently. This number comes with serious challenges, stress and pressure on our existing facilities. We are on the transitional calendar because of our numbers, but we are highly determined
to transition. We are keeping the pace with Honorable Minister's policy to transition in the next 2 years. The challenge for us is inadequate facilities. Honorable Minister, we have enough teachers. We have teachers for all subjects. Unfortunately, we don't have enough classrooms. We don't have enough dormitories. We don't have enough dining halls. In fact, we don't even have a place to meet as a school, an assembly hall. Also, other auxiliary facilities we are lacking. The name PRESEC at the top, but when it comes to facilities, we are not there. Our roadmap to single track with the existing enrollment, Honorable Minister, will require 48 classrooms. We need 2,000 capacity dormitory, additional dining halls, an assembly hall complex, a library, staff accommodation, and other facilities. I am therefore very happy that we have gathered here this morning to commission an ultramodern dormitory block which forms part of our roadmap to single track. On behalf of management and the entire PRESEC community, I want to sincerely thank our board chairman, Dr. Ernest Ofori. And I want to wish him happy birthday, 60th birthday in his life. May the blessings of God be with him now and the years ahead of us. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are witnessing today is unprecedented in the history of PRESEC. I must say that I had a private discussion with him not long ago, and we were discussing to figure out what could constitute a personal legacy project. So he asked the question, and I suggested, and readily he accepted to give us a dormitory. But at the time, to be frank with you, what I had in mind was something maximum about 300 students.
And I indicated to him that if we get a 300 facility, it will become a house on its own. Later did I know that I was going to get double of that. But we are so grateful, so grateful. There are many here who come to this school very regularly. But I must say that we are in May now. If you came to PRESEC last year, May, there was no sign here, there was nothing here. In fact, in September last year, there was nothing here. In October, we handed over this site to the contractor, and the contractor was just clearing the site. Actual construction started in December last year. So we are talking about just within 6 months. And we are where we are today. This can only be by the grace of God. I want to thank other stakeholders who continue to support us, and I'm using this opportunity to express our appreciation to individuals and groups, particularly Odadeɛ fraternity. There are individuals and there are year groups that keep supporting us in diverse ways. In the past few weeks, some other projects were handed over to the school from year groups. As I speak, we have other projects that are ready to be commissioned, whilst we cut short for other projects that have started. We can only thank the old boys for their strong passion and support. I want to also thank the Presbyterian Church through the moderator for the support we continue to receive from the church and other stakeholders. At this point, Honorable Minister, we will be more than happy if other distinguished old boys and well-wishers could support us to make our journey to single track a reality. I must say that I'm aware of some commitments the Honorable Minister has made, and he has discussed a lot of things with me. I trust that all those things will come to pass very soon. I also want to thank the GET Fund I know Girlfriend Administrator is here, and there are some commitments going on there. Very soon, I hope that we'll receive their attention. I want to reiterate our resolve as headmaster on behalf of the staff that, Honorable Minister, we are here to work, and we will work even harder in the years ahead to make PRESEC sustain its lead as the best secondary school in the country. I also want to pledge our commitment to properly maintain this facility and to protect the huge investment that has been given to us. I want to thank Ernest Ofori Sarpong once again for this wonderful gift he has given to us on his birthday. We look forward for more. Boche, we look forward for more. Thank you very much. Let me just say in conclusion that in the next 2 years, in 2028, when the Presbyterian Church celebrates its 200 years, the bicentennial, PRESEC will be 90 years. And we want to celebrate our 90th anniversary as a single-track school. So I'm extending invitation to all to help us get what we need to transition to become a single-track school. I therefore extend a special appeal to all stakeholders to actively support this agenda by adding to what Dr. Sarpong has given to us today.
In thy light. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome for NTA headmaster
For Presbyterian Boys Senior High School. And yet, Kano, our day. Nanu December to a jazz, so no dear Nanka Yeka Abra one a Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong Ekasaye Nanka de Washe Nimunpunisa wash share 300 bed facility. Nana will Nimu Dampusa Sena Yapape Ebayan Mohu Amanedrusa 600 bed facility. Into we say, dear. It is a agency now, and as all Casano. So was say, now we dear. That's just outside. We say, almost 600 bed facility there. Now, so they say Oliver Twist. They will always ask for more. And see, now a Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, dear, a sumbo wasoya. Why ye na niye na ya be poche wa hase. Senior worker and near my papa ya boa a Presbyterian Boys Senior High School who share a panel San National Science and Maths quiz. Womo a mantia womu you almost womuku jina sukuna nemo ya dear. Won't to womo from a bribia womu be do kunimbiano wa ya dear one was swopa at the massa and brante way we sing in I am one a someone say a someone. A some buye power the boss school no ebino no nti na wasi dan de na so aside the dino or you be an ye eniema kese kese e de boa wo mo pa o de boss school na ne de waye de ebi emada kese pa abo school no na ye papa yi be enye ono nko a wone eye ni nua Dr. Osai Kwame despite Ninu Nimpon etalechi a woman nyina bepi mu ha sei enye wono enko wone eye it's Legon Executive Club for and paying for woman nyina enso etechire bi ena wono so e baye woman nyina kana ho no mo baye a wo mabetai lechi enti sabre yegusua ewo jimedie no ehun anase ye wo so PRESEC boys will always be PRESEC boys yegusua ayeto jimedie no eso.
Because we are in the sun, allow me to stand on existing protocols. You are all welcome to this very, very special ceremony. After serving 5 years under the leadership of Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong as his vice president, I have come to know a man beyond all the accolades, global president, chairman of Special Group of Companies, board chair of PRESEC, and SP. I've come to know a man who leads with a heart. He has created jobs. He has touched the lives of many people. He has made several donations to the alumni and the school, and usually very, very quiet. Thank you. He gave us the Ernest Ofori Sarpong AstroTurf even before becoming global president. And this has now become one of the main revenue generating streams for the alumni. When the school needed a cold room, he donated a 40-feet reefer container to be used by the school. He's renovated the boardroom. He's renovated the National Science and Maths quiz room. And recently he's contributed to the renovation of his house, the house he talks about so much, Accra House Common Room. Yes, he deserves a big round of applause, and many, many more. He has contributed to many year group projects. But today is special. It's special. Yes, it's the same man, but it's the man with a big heart who has decided to mark his 60th celebration with a meaningful and special donation. So today we unveil meaning. Today we unveil purpose. We unveil legacy. An ultra-modern, 2-floor, 600-bed, fully furnished dormitory facility with very modern washrooms, 4 locker rooms, and I'm sure the students understand when we say 4 locker rooms, how meaningful this is. There's a place we call Paradise. That's the sitting area. You should see the paradise that he's created for the students. And as the headmaster said, all this was done in less than 6 months and on the quiet. This goes beyond generosity. It elevates celebration into a legacy which will outlive generations. And so, Dr. Sarpong, President, on behalf of the Global Odadia family, we celebrate your vision. We celebrate your leadership. Oh, if you are clapping, clap. And we celebrate your heart to give back. God bless you. May this become an example to all so that we take our places in the future of our country and our church. I thank you all. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you very much, Odadia Patricia. And see, Yuguswa. I like to acknowledge the presence of United Television. Sasso and Channel 360, DSTV, so and a face so about 10 times so UTV Ghana. Into our Presbyterian boys in high school, Anage Medino, a Coso, a Budding, a Doctor, Ernest Ofori Sarpong. And yes, a round of applause for him as well. We're grateful you made and some year can I dear, thank you so much for making time. Morning. Opinion and a comma as soon ye chairperson for today's event is a proud Odadia man who has steered power. Yes, our 600-bed facility, no. As an obedu on bono na former global president. Please help me welcome Dr. Ebenezer Martin. Enne yabe piemu ewo ahase eye former global president ono na sabre wodru haseya oba bekasa. It is painful be brave and so the woman of the same tuja actual woman.
He introduced me, but he didn't give me work. So my work is to chair this program. So I received a special letter from Special Eyes through special delivery by special people. So, my father once told me something. He said, we're sitting down and he said, it is not how long you live. Immediately he said that as a charismatic, my first reaction was, Daddy, I'm going to live long. Don't talk like that. And then he said, it is not how long you live. And I remember saying again, second time, Daddy, I'm going to live long. And you would also live long. I don't have money to do your funeral. Then the third time he looked at me, he said, it is not how long you live, but how you live it and what you fill your life with. There are many people who have lived to be about 100 years or perhaps more, but there is nothing to show for the life they've led. When a man chooses to leave footprints in the sand of time, that is an achievable event. We're so grateful to you, Mr. or Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong. Your vision for the alumni and the things that you've done through your heart. This morning, I would not like to waste time because the sun is hot and I've not had breakfast, and I know there are a lot of people too who have not had breakfast. So let's do it quick, let's do it smart, let's do it beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand opening of the Ernest Ofori Sarpong House. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend Markway. One more time, please, a round of applause for Reverend Markway. Our Presec School Choir is here, and we have a very special administration from them. Please put your hands together for our Presecans. Please come up stage, Yes, yes, yes. The school choir will give us a
This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day. This is the day. This is the day the Lord has made. This is the day. This is the day. This is the day the Lord has made. This is the day. This is the day. This is the day the Lord has
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause for the Presec School Choir. We're honored this morning as well to have with us the moderator of the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Right Reverend Dr. Abraham Nano Parikwache, and we would like to kindly invite him to share some remarks with us. Please, a round of applause for our moderator as he comes up now.
Good morning. The Honorable Minister for Education, Reverend Dr. Chair, and all other dignitaries who have been recognized. Praise the Lord. We thank God for what He has done, because today we are here to celebrate His goodness to us, especially through the chair of our board and global president of the Odadie, Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong. And we give thanks to God. I believe that this gift to Presec is the largest in terms of housing for students on this campus. And I believe we all should all give God glory for what He has done. And Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, we say, Ayiko. I've already had opportunity to say happy birthday to you, but once again I say happy birthday on this occasion. My prayer is that when we have a facility like this, which will help bring down the problems we have with housing our students, I pray. Well, we are in a school, so expect some of these things. When we have a facility like this, which is a gift to Presec, I pray that as a school, both management and students will take good care of the facility so that it will be useful for many years. It is a major legacy project that will remind us of the work of Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong. But my little word is for the headmaster, Mr. Ojija. You can't have a facility like this and miss out on the National Science and Maths Quiz this year. So, from this year all the way to 2028, when you celebrate your 90th anniversary, the charge is that our thank you to Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, board chair, is to ensure that we win all the National Science and Maths Quiz for 2026, 2027, and 2028. I pray that will happen so that our position as undisputed best secondary school, not only in Ghana but in the entire West Africa, will be maintained.
But on this occasion, I want to say thank you to all of you, and we invite other old boys to come and support our school. God bless you.
Thank you very much, moderator of the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Right Reverend Dr. Abraham Nana Opare Kwachi. We're grateful. And indeed, this year, we will certainly win the National Science and Maths Quiz. Illuminator in thy light, certainly. We're joined by our stakeholders from the Ghana Education Service, and they're ably represented by the Deputy Director General, Professor Smiles GC, and he's here. Professor Smiles GC, oh, she's here, apologies, and she joins us now to say a few words. A round of applause as Prof comes up as well.
Reverend Dr. Chen, my hard-working Minister for Education, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to stand on existing protocols already established to address this beautiful and historic gathering. On behalf of my Director General, Professor Ernest Davis, and entire management of the Ghana Education Service, I bring you warm greetings and our deepest appreciation for the honor of being part of this historic occasion. What we are commissioning today is far more than a building. It is a 600-bed declaration that the boy child of this nation deserves dignity, deserves space, and deserves an environment worthy of the future we expect him to build. To Odadie Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, my board chair, we say Ayuko, we say happy birthday to you, and we wish you greater blessings, peace, and more blessings. To choose on this occasion, Dr. Sarpong, of one's birthday, to give rather than to receive, and to give at this scale, it's a lesson in seed worship that this country sorely needs. You have demonstrated that the highest form of celebration is service, and that true legacy is not what we accumulate, but we have behind for the next generation that stand upon it. We are very excited about this edifice. We are working very hard to be able to relocate or be able to go to the single track and no longer double track. And we need stakeholders to help us in infrastructure development. We believe that education is not just by government, but everybody, and this is a very shiny example. Across our public schools, the pressure on body infrastructure remains one of our most challenges. Every additional bed is a child rescued from congestion, and a student given a proper night's rest, and there is pressure on the grade school. It will set the standard. It will be a shining example for other old students from all schools in Ghana to learn from. And I know Precept always set the pace. This is a great one. Let's give him a big round of applause. Finally, to the young men of Precept who will sleep, steady, and dream within these walls, the gift in your hands carries a quiet demand. Please honor it with your discipline. Look after the property very well. Take very good care of it. Honor it with your scholarship. Honor it with the kind of character that makes a nation proud. And remember always your school's enduring promise. In thy light, we shall see light. May this facility shine the light for generations to come. Once again, happy birthday. Congratulations, Precept. Congratulations for that day, and in God be the glory. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prof. We're grateful. Let's hear it one more time for Prof. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're celebrating a man whose life reflects purpose and impact. A shining example of what it means to rise and help your community and be intentional about it. From his journey as a proud alumnus of this school, Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, to becoming a respected business leader and philanthropist, his story continues to inspire generations of young men and women all over the world. Through enterprise, mentorship, and generosity, he has not only built businesses, but he's also built people, invested in futures, and shaped what is possible amongst most of us. Today, we honor not just his success, nor his birthday, but also his significance and his entire existence. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great respect and admiration that I introduce to you the 60-year young, well, old man, but yeah, 60-year young man, Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, our board chairman and global president of the Odadia fraternity, and our birthday boy. If we can all rise and give him a standing ovation. He deserves it as he comes up to share a few words with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong.
Let's, how did you describe me? Young or old? Please be seated. Honorable Minister, Mr. Chairperson, let me crave your indulgence to stand on existing protocols to deliver my speech. A very good morning to all seated here. Today is a deeply humbling, fulfilling, and meaningful day in my life as I celebrate. Standing here, I don't stand only as an old student, but as the current global president and the board chair for this cherished institution. I am filled with gratitude for this school and for the values it instilled in me. I quite remember in 1988, when I was admitted to this school, I felt so happy. And I was very happy and proud that I was coming to such a school. But I'm sure today, the school also feels proud that I attended Presec. You know, when I came here, I was a very quiet person, someone that I would call an introvert. But you come to Presec as an introvert, and then you come out as an extrovert. It's very interesting, but that is the reality on the ground. And you enter Presec, you come out and you feel learned. And I stand here and I feel learned right from the day that I left Presec. Many years ago, I walked these grounds as a young student with dreams, uncertainties, and hope. Like many of you seated here, especially the students, this school did not just educate me, it has built me. As life went on, I carried these lessons into the world, and through every milestone, every success, and even every academic instructions, but by discipline, friendship, resilience, and a strong sense of purpose, this school has become part of me. I therefore remain rooted here, whether I like it or not. This institution therefore holds a special place in my heart, as it has nurtured me. It has challenged me to prepare for the journey of life. And this is what I feel proud of, and I want to say thank you to the school. it's very simple that when your school gives back to you, by law of reciprocity, you need to give back to your school. So I'm giving back to my school what the school has given to me. So therefore, when I approached my sister's birthday, I reflected deeply on what gift would hold the greatest meaning, not just for myself alone, but for the generations to come. And I realized that true celebration is not what we receive, but in what we give. It is with this conviction that I choose to dedicate this milestone to the construction and donation of this 600-bed dormitory to our beloved school, Presbyterian Boys Secondary School. This facility is not just a building to me. It is a symbol of gratitude, of responsibility, and of belief in the power of education. It represents my commitment as an old student and to ensure that those who come after us have an environment that supports their growth, their comfort, and their pursuit for excellence. My hope is that this facility will ease congestion, improve living conditions, and create a more conducive atmosphere for learning and development. When I became board chair, I had a chance of visiting most of the dormitories, and the congestion there, I mean, you just can't imagine. So I feel very happy that today I'll be able to build a 600-bed boarding facility to help decongest the place. When Headmaster was speaking, he mentioned that just before SHS, the population of the school was about 3,000. In my time, 1985, we were 1,000. And if I had built, or someone had built this facility for us during that time, it would have taken half of the school's population. My hope is that this facility will therefore decongest and improve living conditions and create a more conducive atmosphere for learning and development. To the current students, this dormitory is for you. May it be a place where friendships are forged, where dreams are nurtured, and where discipline and character are strengthened. Use it well, respect it, and remember that you stand on the shoulders of those who came before you, and one day others will stand on yours as well. To my fellow old students, let this not be the end, but a beginning. Each of us in our own way has the ability to give back. It does not always require grand gestures. That what matters is the willingness to contribute to this legacy that has shaped us all. And I'm happy that one of our own, Honorable Brian Champong, is building a 6-flat for 2-bedroom house for, it's a 3-story for our teachers. And I know of at least 2 other old students who are putting up something similar to what I'm doing. And I want to applaud them for their vision. I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to everyone who supported this project, from the planning stages to this completion. Your dedication and encouragement and belief made this vision a reality. And I want to pay tribute to one particular person, the project director of the Otadia fraternity, Mr. Mausi Papa, if he's here. Mr. Mausi, are you here? Yes, he stands at the back there. He was here every time, supervising this project. And I also want to thank my staff, Special Investments, who did this construction, and also the architect who did the design, Ivan. I don't know if he's here. I entrust this facility into your capable hands and encourage you to maintain it with diligence so that it will continue to serve its purpose for many years to come. As we commission and hand over this dormitory today, my hope is simple, that it will serve generations of students long after we are gone, and that it will continue to inspire a culture of giving, unity, and excellence. This is my gift, but more importantly, it is our legacy. Legacy from the old students union, legacy from myself. May it stand as a symbol of opportunity, growth, and hope for generations to come. May it be a place where we would, look on and win more laurels, including this year's National Science and Maths Contest. Thank you, and may God bless our school. Or that year? Or that year? In that light.
Illuminator. A round of applause for Dr. Ernest Ofori.
In light of today's celebration and in light of today being your birthday, our father, Mother Dear, Ernest Ofori Sarpong, please, we invite you to come and join us on the dance floor as these songs are dedicated to you. So please, we're dedicating our ministration unto you and would like you to join us even as we minister. Thank you.
A round of applause for the Pre-Sec School Choir. Wonderful. Thank you so much. That was great. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning we are joined and honored to have here with us our Minister for Education. And at this point, I'd like to invite on stage Honorable Haruna Idrisu, our Sector Minister, to give us a few words. Please, a round of applause for Honorable Haruna Idrisu, our Minister for Education, as he comes up.
Master of Ceremony, let me thank you. And to our very able chair, Dr. Ebenezer Makwe, I recognize you. And to former Speaker of Parliament, Professor Aaron Maikokwe, Mr. Speaker. Those of you who want to say I'm wrong, as he then was, this is about Mr. Speaker. So, colleague members of Parliament here, and to our very Right Reverend Dr. Abraham Nana Oparikwachi, representing the moderator of the Presby Church, who's moderator of the Presbyterian Church, very dedicated to the cause of education. I recognize you. And to David Odija, Headmaster, very warm words to welcome the Honorable Minister, and very polite in placing your request across. Deputy Director General, GES, Regional Director, GES. I don't know what I'll qualify to call the celebrant. Today we are here to celebrate and to honor the 60th birthday of Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, Chair of the Board of PRESEC. You know, as the choir was singing, and I'm sure when I come to ending my speech, I'll request for 1 minute, then we all will recite what the young boy said. This is the day the Lord has made, in celebration of a life that has left monumental footprints on the PRESEC campus and beyond. Dr. Ofori Sarpong, we celebrate you. And you have every reason to be proud today at 60 and to be dedicating this magnificent infrastructure of a dormitory, or call it hostel, 600 bed, to ease the accommodation crisis of PRESEC and the government of Ghana. To that extent, I say, Aiko. The Right Honorable Professor Michael Kwe, when I first arrived and saw the colors of red and blue in a red carpet, I felt very uncomfortable. So today, even if you didn't ask me for the umbrella, I would have asked for this umbrella to equalize for our purposes today. It is only when I arrived where Bride Achampong was that I was reminded that Haruna, no rivalry, this PRESEC colors. So no rivalry, this is PRESEC colors. And then when Headmaster spoke, I take 3 important phrases from him. PRESEC, the leader in academic excellence in Ghana. So not just an institution, but you are leading when it comes to the provision of academic excellence. And what is even remarkable is that you have chosen a dedicated field of science, which is the future. That is where you are providing the leadership. You will continue to inspire many. And then a word for Professor Michael Kwe. You know, I was his very troublesome minority leader. But I'll put on record that at his time, I chaired his HR committee at the Parliamentary Service Board where he chaired. He left significant footprints in improving the working life and working conditions of the parliamentary service through the revision of what he popularly referred to as a minority leader. I want a revision of CI 111, I'm quote, Mr. Speaker. Then when I see Speaker Michael Kwe, and I see colleague members of parliament in a Christian school, Presbyterian, then it reminds me that Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, I have no hesitation that I will be contradicted, that his Christian values, guided by Deuteronomy 8:18, but remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth. Unquote. I'm sure Dr. Ofori Sarpong is walking this Christian value beyond the gates of prison that gave him and molded his character. And he's given back to the school what arguably must have been the responsibility of the state. So he reminds us that the provision of accommodation, decent accommodation, is a shared responsibility between the government and other stakeholders. Then when I arrived here to my left, the other day President Mahama said the money is here. Dr. Ofori Sarpong and then Osei Despite. At your back, I'm reminded that the legitimate wealthy people of Ghana are here. Legitimate wealthy people of Ghana. And I assure you, on behalf of President John Dramani Mahama, that our government will work assiduously to improve Ghana's business landscape and business investment climate, to ease the way we do business and to ease the cost of doing business. When you private sector people do well, we do well in addressing unemployment. And we do well in commissioning projects such as this when the private sector is functioning and functioning very well. Still on the celebration of Professor Michael Quinn, the other day I heard members of parliament arguing, and I recognize my colleague Okoboy, former Minister for Health. He debates very well. I like the intellectual depth sometimes. Not all the time. So when I heard members of parliament arguing strongly, and today, thanks to Dr. Ofori, we are in Presbyterian secondary school with Presbyterian values. In Ghana, we have values, time-tested values and culture. When I hear MPs debate that there will be presidential assent or there will be no presidential assent, I remind them, Professor Okwe, that they should read the true and proper meaning of Article 106 from 6, 7, 8, and 9. Your love in the scripture of the Constitution, that there is an overriding rule that when Parliament by 2/3 majority approves by resolution of a bill, the President is compelled to assent to that bill. That is law, and that is constitutional law. I expect that the people of Ghana and the political parties of Ghana will rise above partisanship and do that which is needful in honor of the time-tested values and culture of the Ghanaian people in whom we exercise sovereignty. Now let me come to policy, and I'm sure Reverend Abraham Nana Parikwachi is listening. You paid me a visit. I'm happy to announce that we will reciprocate Dr. Ofori's gesture of a 600-bed facility. Accordingly, I know Brian is here. He still can hold me accountable in Parliament. So I'm choosing my words very, very carefully. That in honor of the 200 years of the Presbyterian Church and 90 years of the school, the government of Ghana through the GET Fund between 2027 and 2028 will provide PROSEC with a 5,000-seater assembly hall, a 2-story boys dormitory, a 2 12-unit classroom block, and a 2 12-seater KVIP facility in honor of your 200 million celebration. We will do that. We will do that as part of President Mohammed's research for the education sector and to reciprocate the kind gesture of Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong. Now I come to Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong and I end it there with a song, but I know my voice is not one which will inspire the singing of a happy birthday. So to Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, this afternoon, you are demonstrating to many and the Ghanaian public, and to borrow the words of engineer Patricia, he said he has a heart. I'm qualifying it for you, a compassionate heart. And in that compassionate heart, he is demonstrated that he is combining entrepreneurial wealth with a high sense of social responsibility. So to his honor, we celebrate you. This is how it should be. That I'm wealthy. Yes, he is. But he wants the wealth shared. And he wants the wealth to benefit the next generation of our country's leaders. To that extent, we say, Ayiko, Dr. Ofori Sarpong. And as I listened from AstroTurf to this facility, as I noted in my opening words, you have left remarkable footprints. Now let me conclude with policy, and that is what will distinguish my government from Brian Champong's government. Once I will take credit President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo for that transformative initiative of introducing free senior high school. I would equally credit John Dramani Mahama for providing adequate and sustainable financing to sustain free senior high school with the uncapping of the GET fund. And therefore, that is their contribution to human capital development. And then I see presidential candidate Chada rightly behind. Welcome. You know why I didn't aspire to be your something. Good to see you once again. I saw Senior Bediako also around. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me now conclude by commending all of you for joining us this afternoon to celebrate one of Ghana's business icon, Dr. Ofori Sarpong, for the gesture of the dedication of this facility to the Presbyterian Secondary School. What I admire about the Ghanaian competition, whether it's a Motown boy or a Kwaboche boy or an Amanfo, is the healthy competition in the rivalry. And what that healthy competition
release. And accordingly, any child who is not of age and have not completed the mandatory 9-year training will be penalized for writing the exams and jumping the gate. We would also review with a strong technical committee to supervise it. But in all this, Reverend captured it. We need expanded infrastructure so that tomorrow when I'm coming to help us with the stanza, this is the day the Lord has made. Oh, you see my voice? This is the day. Engineer, Patricia, help us. So this is the day, whilst you sing it, then we all can wish him a happy 60th birthday. May you live long in good health and a long life. We owe you a debt of gratitude. Present owes you that debt of gratitude. The family owes you that debt of gratitude. And to those students who will benefit from this facility, their prayers will give you good health and long life. Engineer.
Also for NT, Education Minister, and a day, no December to just see. Now, sorry, I dear Baku say, and to when you and far Emma, a Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, to the Nomona Air Cosono. We will rejoice, and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice, the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let's take it once more. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice,
and be glad in it.
And be glad in
It's Busua Ewo Presbyterian Boys Senior High School. I have say and Dr. Ernest Ofori Sarpong, a 600 bed capacity for the school. A
round of applause for Daddy Patricia Obonai. Thank you. And as well for our Honorable Minister for Education, Haruna Idrisu. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our MC for the La Pantanan Medina Municipal Assembly, Ibrahim File Stadium. Thank you so much. Also, President Michael Quay Jr. is here with us as well. Gabo, thank you so much. One more time, please let's recognize one of our very proud sons of this land, an entrepreneur, politician, philanthropist, and a proud son of the
TV constituency as well. I know very soon, and I was totally impressed when our headmaster mentioned that in record time, 6 months, somewhere October or September last year, this wasn't here, and in just a short while, we have this amazing 600 bed facility. In just a few minutes, we'll be commissioning it, we'll be going in there so you can see the work that has been put in. But before we do that, the school has a special presentation for Dr. Ofori Sarpong. So I'd like to invite our headmaster and our assistant